The Iranian government says the United States deliberately destroyed its own military aircraft, following Tehran's claim that it shot down 2 U.S. fighter jets during a recent military operation. Ibrahim Solvagari, spokesperson for Iran's Joint Military Command, alleged that the move was intended to conceal operational failures on the ground and preserve the U.S. military's public image. Iranian state television broadcast footage, it said, showed the wreckage of U.S. aircraft, including a transport plane and 2 helicopters reportedly destroyed during a rescue mission. The incident was said to involve the extraction of a U.S. pilot who was allegedly seriously injured after his aircraft was downed. According to Iranian reports, U.S. forces deployed armed aircraft to evacuate personnel from a mountainous. A senior U.S. official, speaking on condition of anonymity, indicated that the operation also involved information tactics, including the dissemination of misleading narratives aimed at destabilizing opposing forces. However, Iranian officials have maintained that the incident reflects a broader effort by Washington to obscure larger battlefield losses. Amid the escalating tensions, the U.S. president has increased pressure on Tehran, warning of potential strikes on critical Iranian infrastructure if specific demands are not met. These demands reportedly include issues related to access to strategic regional routes. The threats referenced potential targets, such as power plants and bridges, accompanied by warnings of serious consequences in the absence of an immediate response. The statement has further intensified tensions that have persisted for more than 5 weeks since the beginning of joint military operations. Several Iranian officials responded with criticism. Iran's Minister of Culture, Saeed Reza Salehi Amri, described the U.S. position as inconsistent and difficult to interpret. Iran's mission to the United Nations also characterized the threats against civilian infrastructure as a serious concern that could constitute a violation of international law. Separately, Iran's reported success in downing a U.S. fighter jet has drawn attention due to the alleged use of unconventional detection methods. According to Iranian claims, the system employed does not rely on traditional radar. Instead, it uses optical and infrared sensors to identify aircraft based on heat signatures. This electro-infrared approach allows for passive tracking without emitting detectable signals, reducing the likelihood of interception by conventional defense systems. Iranian sources suggest this method played a significant role in the reported downing of the aircraft.